Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. I hope you enjoyed that intro, and I know what you're thinking, I should have used a gimbal. Yeah, I didn't have one, so something a bit different anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So, as you can probably tell on today's video, I'm going to be looking at the Skull&Co grip case for the Nintendo Switch, which also contains the max carry case. Now, I've already done the video on the light version, and I'll link that above so you can have a look at that. And what I did was I reached out to Skull&Co because I saw this product, as you've probably seen it on advertising on Facebook and or their website or on Amazon. I wanted to get my hands on one of these because it looked absolutely fantastic, and I've got high praise for the light version, and I've got high praise for this as well. This is absolutely superb product. So it's the case and the grip as well. So this is the box it comes in. This is what you got. I've used it for a week. I have boxed it all back up just so we can go through it again, just so I can show you what it's like. And as with the light, you go around, a bit of branding on either side, and then on the back a bit of information for you. So you've got the replaceable grips, for all hand sizes, docking friendly, easy fit, huge storage capacity, in case charging, and 10 game case cast slot, and with the adjustable stand. And as it says on there, so Skull&Co, they've got the grip case, and we have the max carry case as well. Okay, so let's open this up. Here it is. Let's get rid of this. Bit of gumph inside. Tell you how to use it. And then let's get rid of the box. Okay, so here we are. Here we have the case. And as with the light one, the protection is unreal. I mean, it's quite a beast, isn't it? It's quite a big thing. It's about 8 centimeters high, deep like that, and then not much bigger than your Switch either side, is it? 28 centimeters or so by 14 centimeters. Superb quality, superb. I mean, properly protect your Switch in that, and then a bit of a rubber handle on the top there, and then your 2 skulls there. Look at that, fantastic bit of branding. Nice to keep it on point with the red and the blue. So let's open it up, and then once you open it up, let's have a look. In the top bit here, we've got some netting, so you can put all sorts in there. Cables, chargers, Joy-Cons. We'll put some bits in there in a second. And then, as with the other one, we get a couple of flaps. So the first flap can hold game cards. Can hold, as we saw in the box, it's hold 10 of them. And then open up, and here we have the case itself with some styrofoam in it and some more instructions on how to fit them. But I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then underneath that, it's another flap, and we've got 2 more of the grips there. So let's put them up here to one side. So let's go through this, shall we? It's nice and rubbery here, and these are kind of much harder plastic. And with the light, what you did was just pull them off there like that and push them on, and it kind of clips in. It's a little bit different with this system. With this system, you have to take the Switch out, and there's a couple of clips in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a couple of clips, these 2 here, and you pinch them, and then you can pull it out. So, as you can see, the clips are there. They go through this bit and clip in. So, for example, this one with the clips there, what you do is just put it in, and then satisfying clip, and I mean, look at that, it's beautifully molded. I mean, you can hardly feel any sort of seam there. And then clip those 2, same with these ones, clip that in, okay. So there's let's get them all out so I can show you all the different types. There's like a small, medium and large, so to speak, and they're called snap, Trigger and Plus. Okay, so the small one, which is this one, this is the smallest version one. This is called the Snap. And then this one is called the Trigger for obvious reasons. There's a little bit of a trigger there. And then this one is the Plus. So you can have it for whichever kind of hand size you want. As I use the trigger on the light, we're going to put the triggers on here. So it doesn't have an L or an R on it because the light had the L and the R to tell you which one was which. Doesn't, it's red and blue. You can fit them on and then get the switch. And the way you put it in is you put your switch in the top. So these two bits here fit in the top like that, push it in, and then you get your thumbs and you just poke it in there like that, and you're in. Okay, so along the top, we have the power button and the volume keys, and then a space for the vent, 3.5, and the space for the game card. And this here, the two triggers have an extra bit on the top, so an extra bit of plastic on there. Okay, so let's see if I can do what I did last time and pull it out a little bit just to show you. Let's get, it was quite well fitted. I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah, I am. There we go. Okay, so as you can see there, it's kind of like a plastic bit that comes out. So it covers here, and the same with this as well. There's a plastic bit there that covers it. So you're getting quite a bit of protection for your triggers there. And then moving on to the bottom, we have the two pins exposed, and for the charging port as well. As with the light as well, if you want to change your SD card, you're going to need to crack this open and put your SD card in there. But again, like I said, how many times are you going to change your SD card? Not many, but you're going to change your game card quite a bit, so hence why there's a cutout there. Okay, so there it is. It's in. Let's get it. So this is the trigger kit, the medium of the three. The weight between any of these is going to be minimal. So let's get it weighed. See how much it is. I can't remember how much the Switch weighed on its own. So 417. Let's put it in here and see how much extra it's going to be. Let's put it on that way. So 515, so nearly 100 grams extra onto that. I can live with that. The main bit is the feel. It's how it feels in the hand, and it's really comfy, as it should be. It's been designed beautifully. Certainly, I never really had with the light. I had a bit of a problem with my hands. I've never really had a problem with the Switch. It's not really much of an issue for me. But even so, this just makes it a delight to hold. I mean, I've been using it for a week, and I can't fault the comfort. It's just lovely. And if you've got the smaller hands, you see, you can just ping them off and then stick that on, ping that off, stick that on, and away you go. Okay, F1 pit stop that. It's just lovely. This is great. This is great. Even with this. So I normally have this case. So this is my go-to case. It came with a messenger bag that I bought, so it's kind of free with a messenger bag. So when I'm not using the messenger bag, I use this. And I wanted to use the grip, so I wanted to see if it fitted inside. So it doesn't. Okay, so if you did want a case, you'd need to find one a lot bigger than this one. There are a few out there, so I wouldn't be able to use a case with mine. So let's put that there. But there's no need, because as we saw earlier, it comes with this bad boy. So the way you do it is you open it up and you use the one flap, and then you put this in and you close that flap over and attach it with this case here. Okay. And if you look under there, you've got some space in here for things like extra Joy-Cons. If you do play about with the grips, you can put some more in there if you want to. There we go, put that in there and away you go. If you're using the smaller of the grips, there's still some more space down under there that you can use. And then some more flaps up there for things like, so I've got my switch blades, put them in there, and I've got my trusty Ghoulie kit battery pack, I put that in there as well. It's going to make it quite heavy, but it all fits in. If you're going to take the essentials around to a mate's house, or if you're going to just go away for a short period of time, you could fit your charger in here, your cables in here, all sorts in here, and that would be enough. And it's quite a small form factor for it, and with the grip. So protection wise, it's going to be protecting all the back. It won't protect the front so much. It's not very raised on the front, so I'm going to show you that. It doesn't raise up too much from the screen. So if you're going to put it face down, obviously you're not going to be able to protect your thumbsticks. But that's not what it's designed for. It's designed for the grip. And I'm going to put my favourite ones back on. So really easy, pop them out, pop them out. Where are my triggers? Here they are. Now I also use this. This is a third-party Joy-Con, and what I wanted to show you as well is this is normally your third party. If you look here, they are slightly different. You see this bit here, where the mechanism is to release the Joy-Con. That's raised from there. So if I show you here, can you see that? That's raised there, whereas it's not there. It's kind of flush with that. Okay, so when you want to put this on here, if you do have a third-party controller, it won't fit in. It doesn't fit in. Okay, because of this bit here. This is raised, and it's only got space in there for this button here. So if you've got one of these, you won't be able to use the grip with it. Okay. Besides which, if you've been using a third-party controller, it's not going to be with the on-point branding and the blue and the red, isn't it? This gives superb comfort and certainly a bit of protection around the back there. That's really good. And also has the added benefit of being able to fit into a dock. So there's a dock there. It's in. You'd think it would be a bit tight. It's not too bad. Okay, so I thought originally thinking, oh Christ, this is gonna be hard to put in, but actually it slots in quite easily. So I don't think there's much friction, if anything, for the screen there. So there's no issues about that. If you wanted to use it, put it in the dock easy. So that's a really good benefit that, because I wouldn't want to have to take it out every time I want to put it in the dock. Oh gosh. Also on the website, they do different colours as well. So if you've got some of the original, the original Joy-Cons with all the different colours, they all do different colours. So not just red and the blue as well. They do all sorts. The case and the grip is $18.99, and then with the case it's $39.99, and they will ship worldwide as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I think is great. So if you want to get yourself one of these, certainly look at it. I know I had questions about the light, compare it to the Satisfy grip. I haven't got a Satisfy grip, so I can't compare the two. But I do know that this is supremely comfortable. It'd give a bit of protection around to the back there. So I think you can't go wrong with one of these. It's been designed beautifully. It's so comfortable. With the case as well, it's just lovely. And this bit here, if I will show you this bit here, it's the same as with the light. So when you put them bits back, and you've got yourself a stand, so like a desktop stand as well. They do different angles as well, but to be honest, I only use it for there. So when you take it away to your mate's house, you've got all your bits and bobs in there and everything in there, and then you've also got yourself a desktop stand. Superb. Okay, so if you've got any questions, please do let me know. Honestly think you can't go wrong with getting one of these. As you'll see on their website and on Amazon and all the other places, The reviews are fantastic, and you can see why. It's just been made so well. It's so comfortable. It really does help with playing the Switch comfort-wise. And it comes with this superb case as well. If you go for the max carry case version, it's great, because when I use this, it doesn't fit in this one. I don't really mind it, because I don't use this to be able to put in my pocket, because it's far too big to put in my pocket anyway. So I might as well use one of these, and I love it. Okay, so if you've got any questions, please do let me know in the comments below, and I'll answer anything about what you want to know. And have you already got one? Do you plan on getting one? And what are your thoughts? Okay, so until the next video, bye bye.